Welcome to One Foot on the Ground.
Your weekly podcast called I can't speak.
Wow.
I tried to come up with something.
And you cleared your throat.
I had
Oh,
no
were you
excuse.
trying to come up with a tagline?
Yeah. A weekly podcast about films. That's boring. I'm sorry. It's not as good as yours.
Oh, no, now I can only think of Beetlejuice, though.
Beetlejuice.
A weekly podcast for the strange and unusual, because we, too,
Are
strange and unusual.
What,
Yeah,
what was the...
That was last week, though.
You had a good tagline, though.
A sophisticated podcast for unsophisticated people? No.
Something like that.
A
sophisticated podcast.
What an unsophisticated commentary on sophisticated movies.
There you go. Something like... Well,
Something.
whatever.
It was about us being not sophisticated,
Yeah.
but also wanting to be.
Speaking of the people, this is Ashley.
And this is Johnny.
And this week we are doing a goofy movie.
1995.
Woo!
April 7th, 1995. And
Starring
my notebook isn't even open.
people.
Look at me go. I don't think my notebook is ever open when I say it.
It could. That's probably true. You just memorize things, and I don't.
And I have to write everything down for John.
Now let's see. I don't think I think we only have. Oh, there is English subtitles.
But yeah, I was about to. Woo.
Oh, look at that.
Woo.
We thought there was only Spanish.
Yeah. Well, I watched it on on Amazon, and they had English subtitles, and they also had X-ray. So
Did this look better on your Amazon thing?
It did, and you always ask me that. It did.
God, this makes me so mad. So let's write off.
But
the bat.
they only offered it in standard definition.
But it probably looked better.
But it didn't have.
Look at the
the clouds.
sides. Look at the God. Fuck.
Well, that's because this was before we started scoping out.
Well, this is
This is
another
like a
thing
full
that
screen
always bothered
version.
me about this. Is just this. This is one of the things that bothers me though.
Mm-hmm.
That this has never been released in widescreen. Like why?
Yeah, well, some movies are like that. Like the oh my goodness, 28 Days Later.
Gosh, you're freaking me out.
28 Days Later wasn't in widescreen either. That drove me nuts. But that was also shot on like a mini DV camera, and so I imagine that.
Well, no, but
was-
this was made. For
Otherwise, they'd have to letterbox
theaters,
it.
for theaters, and I'm almost certain this is supposed to be a widescreen film. It just isn't
Nah,
because
it's a
Disney
flat.
doesn't give a shit.
I don't think it's their lack of.
It is.
Maybe
Well,
like
and
post.
This
Post.
No,
releasing.
I'm telling you.
You're telling me right now.
I'm telling you right now. This is supposed to be in widescreen, first of all. Second of all...
But why?
Why is this not on Blu-ray? Because Disney has a thing where they have, like, a movie and its sequel in a package together.
Okay.
Like, for Blu-rays.
Okay.
Like Pocahontas 1 and 2. Like, we give a shit about the second one. Or...
Yeah, but they need you
Lilo and
to
Stitch
try.
and the other one. Or Atlantis and that other one.
Lion King 1.5.
No, Lion King came by itself.
I-
Oh, but the sequels came together. Cinderella, the sequels came together. Anyway, my point is, this is a perfect formula for Blu-ray. Both films. They should have both in a set together. And they have yet to release this on Blu-ray because they're assholes. I'm calling you out, Disney. I want
always
my
calling out Disney. I don't know why you want to pick a fight with Disney. They own
I want to
everything.
pick a fight with Disney if I get to have this on Blu-ray.
Oh.
If that is the end result, it's fine.
This is a 1:6:1 ratio.
Well,
This
that's
is also
extremely.
full screen. That's not widescreen either. It's the same. I'm saying both of them.
No, 133. 133.
Oh,
to
you're right,
1
you're right, you're
is
right.
Full screen. 166 is widescreen.
Well, that was
Look at all the Powerline memorabilia. Oh no! You're gonna ruin his cutout.
I love Powerline as a character. Mostly because I love like the
fucking
retro,
love-
futuristic style
Love,
that
love,
he has.
love Powerline.
Yes. Is it because he reminds you of Prince? Because he reminds me of Prince.
Well, I'm going to get into that.
But not now. That's fine.
I could get into it now. It doesn't really matter when it happens. So Powerline is played by Tevin Campbell,
Yes.
and Tevin Campbell was a Prince protege.
Oh.
So the reason Tevin Campbell is famous is because of Prince.
Oh, very interesting.
And his debut was in Graffiti Bridge, which was a Prince movie.
Okay.
I'm not going to call it a film. It's not very good.
Oh, goodness.
But Tevin Campbell played, Tevin in Graffiti Bridge, and he had the song Round and Round, which was a big hit.
Okay.
Do you remember that song?
Tell me.
The world goes where we want to, what's it goes? I can't remember all the words. It's a Prince song, I don't remember all the words. The world still goes around and round, round and round. Ooh, we go round and round and round. And what
I need
we're
a little bit
looking
more.
for still isn't found.
I need more. Give me more.
I can't.
The whole song.
No.
Beginning to end.
We'll do that later. Anyway, so Tevin Campbell was because of Prince,
Yeah.
famous. And then he had his album, I'm Ready, which was a good album. Prince wrote a lot of the songs on it. Actually, 4 songs, I think, on that one.
Okay. Still a lot, I would say.
It's a good chunk.
So at least a third.
He was going to write more, but they were too raunchy and
Oh.
like look at that. The background looks like Grace Jones. Oh,
I
maybe
like
it's
the
Powerline.
reflection.
Looks like Grace Jones. Anyway, so
Go ahead.
so yeah. Anyway, so Tevin Campbell is a Prince protege, and in this,
That wasn't to you. That
he
was
definitely
with the movie.
plays like a Prince-like character for
Yes.
sure. And even more Princey was the fact that Rosie Gaines is Powerline's backup singer, which Rosie Gaines is also a
Backup
Prince
singer for Prince
protege.
or
She
for-
sings the duet with Diamonds and Pearls. D to the I to the A to the M, O to the N to the D to the Pearl.
Is she? Oh my goodness! Is she the busty
Yes.
background singer at the end with the one
Yep.
with the rings around her?
That's
Love her.
She's busty in real life too.
Love it.
She's a
Love
full-figured gal, and she is gorgeous. That woman is gorgeous. You've definitely seen her if you've seen Prince videos from the 90s.
Oh, I've never seen a Prince video.
I don't know what to say to that. Our next podcast episode is going to be all Prince videos.
It's just like a YouTube compilation of Prince
A
videos.
YouTube compilation. How about the compilation of his hits that I have on DVD?
John's personal
You need
collection.
to calm down. We can watch the Diamonds and Pearls video collection, which I own on DVD, which stars Rosie Gaines.
Not on Blu-ray.
It's not on Blu-ray. I'm sorry. No.
I don't know if I can do it.
Ma'am.
Can't do 2 in a
this
row.
This is Prince. You need to calm down. So, anyway, so back when this came out, first of all, I love Goofy. Goofy is my favorite Disney character.
Dippy Dog?
Always love Goofy. One of my favorite Goofy shorts ever is the Road Rage one.
Isn't that... All right. When one of my old roommates would talk to me about, like, whenever we'd be driving to work together, like, when she'd get upset about somebody on the road, she'd be like, didn't they watch the Goofy video in high school? And I didn't. I had no idea what she was talking about, but it's definitely, like, the Goofy Road Rage that teaches you how to,
merge.
to merge properly, yeah.
It teaches
She would be like, you don't stop.
Do you know what's funny about that? It's kind of true. It's like this. I mean, that was made in like I couldn't even tell you when that was made. Like early 60s, possibly.
I knew the answer to that, and I don't anymore.
But like, and it's still to this day. Bitches are stupid on the road. It's like, did you guys not grow up watching the goddamn thing? Anyway, whatever.
I didn't see it, but she did, and we are about the same age, so we're school. Oh, I also didn't take driver's ed.
No, I didn't take driver's ed either. But I just love Goofy, so I've seen it.
Yeah.
And I used to watch a Disney Channel all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we're about to get into one of the best songs ever written for a Disney movie.
Stand
ever.
Out.
Stand Out.
Yeah, above
which
the crowd.
is my favorite song.
This song is definitely excellent. I
It's
love
excellent.
it. I was singing it the whole way here.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
I've been singing
love
it for the
it.
past like 2 days.
Stand out above the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud. To
Yeah.
mine is the only voice you Gonna stand out.
Get away.
Anyway.
Also, just want to make note that the voice actors in here, like Peter Wallace and Pauly Shore and God, that other guy, can't remember. They just sound like they're playing themselves.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it's very clearly Peter Wallace. It's very
you mean
clearly like
this-
Pauly
the-
Shore. Yeah,
yeah.
This guy, the guy who's also
principal.
the principal in Clueless.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah. So
Oh my god, I love it so much. And as a kid, like, because I was like the quiet kid in the background that nobody paid attention to.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do this.
yeah, and Max
To
pulled
take
it off.
over the
Yeah.
whole auditorium and make everybody watch me sing Prince songs.
Oh,
Which I
yeah,
never did.
absolutely.
Now I'm, almost 40 and it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But God, it's so good.
It's very good. Also, I watched the video reference of them dancing. Loved it.
No, I never saw that.
It's your boy. It's your Princey Prote. Like,
Tevin Campbell?
yeah, like dancing with his backup dancers for the reference for the the video.
I did not know that.
And I watched it before I got here.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
I saw in the credits that they were like, dance references or what have you. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's not Tevin Campbell, but pretty sure it is.
It probably is.
Yeah.
But there's also a YouTube video out there of some Disney nerdy kids. Like they have those newer artists, like Miley Cyrus-esque kind of thing, where they have like they're Disney famous.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, kids that watch a Disney Channel know who the hell they are, and I have no clue who they are because I
Like
don't watch
Selena
it.
Gomez, Miley Cyrus.
There you go. Well, I mean,
uh,
Miley Cyrus has obviously become something else, but
Right.
But
Like
she
some
started
people
off
can
a different
grow.
way, yeah.
Like Hillary Duff.
yeah, there you go. So, anyway, they did a recreation of that scene at a Disney theme park, probably
Stand out.
Magic Kingdom. Yeah.
Right on.
Where they had like the whole principal came out to the podium and the whole thing. They did the whole thing. I was like, this is awesome! But it's weird not to hear Tevin Campbell singing it. It's like, oh, no, it needs to be Tevin. What happened to Tevin Campbell? Where is he now?
I don't know. He was.
I certainly hope he's probably living off the royalties from this movie.
Do you think?
He gets a paycheck.
Well, yeah,
For sure.
but do you think this movie is still
Sells?
bumping? It's not on Blu-ray right now, so
Well-
maybe they don't want to pay Tevin Campbell royalties. Or
Well,
what's his name? Not Frank Welker. Not that guy. The other one.
the guy that plays.
Yeah,
Goofy?
I could remember
You
the name.
wrote it
you
down
couldn't.
in
I
your
know.
diary.
Don't criticize my diary.
criticizing your
I'm not
diary,
going to
I'm
open
just
it.
saying.
Bill Farmer.
Is it Bill Farmer?
It is Bill Farmer. Just give me a moment, John. Let me recollect.
Ma'am.
Oh, for those of you who haven't seen a Goofy movie and are wondering what the film is about, Goofy has a child, Max, and he is a nerd in high school. So no more Maxie the Geek, no more Goof of the Week. And he's trying to impress a girl he likes in order to ask her on a date. So he
Yes.
does this whole elaborate thing where he does the dance to Powerline's newest
Like
video.
cool, awesome, special effecty kind of nerd shit.
With the help of his friends that are definitely in the AV
AV
club.
yeah.
And it's a success, even though he gets caught at the end.
And
But it was a
gets,
success
detention.
amongst the students.
Oh yeah,
They all thought that
absolutely.
he was cool. It
was
really
like,
turned their
"What?"
opinions around, yeah.
Like, this goof kid is cool.
Yeah. But then Goofy is influenced by his boss? Is Pete his boss
No,
or
no,
his
no, no.
coworker?
No, well, is this Goofy's job in the? Oh, because he has a different
Yeah.
job in the other movie. So I was getting
Oh,
confused.
he's a photographer.
He has different jobs
like a
every
Sears
all the
photographer.
time. Yeah.
Well, he's like Barbie, yeah. It's like showing
Just has
kids like
different
all
jobs.
like.
In fact, in his shorts, all the shorts from over the years, like he just always had. I don't know. He always had different occupations and stuff. I think I'm almost certain. Or you just didn't know.
Well,
What he was always a
it's-
businessman. I think he always had a briefcase.
There isn't a consistent job for Disney characters in
Probably
general,
not,
is
no.
there? Like
But
Donald Duck is the travel agent in this movie that Goofy talks to. Maybe that scene was cut.
Donald Duck
Yeah.
in this movie?
Yes. It was probably cut then.
What?
Do you not have deleted scenes on there? For
No. What are you talking about?
like he talks on the phone to somebody and it's just like a bunch of like muttering or whatever.
Oh.
And it's like it's Donald Duck.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. But he also references Donald Duck as his best
I
friend, so
love
I don't
how
know why
I've
he wouldn't
seen this
recognize his voice.
so many freaking times. Well, I always feel like this is kind of like, you know how the Muppet movies, like the one that they did where they weren't the Muppets.
What
It
do
was
you-
the
Black Spot.
the Caper. What was it? The Great Muppet Caper, where
Okay.
they were playing characters. Like the Muppets weren't Kermit and Miss Piggy. And blah, blah.
Okay.
They were playing characters. So I always feel like all of these things, like the standalone Goofy movie, is Goofy playing a part in a movie.
Like it's not all connected.
Yeah.
And I thought that too, but then then Max references, Goofy says he wants to go on a trip with his very best friend, and Max like Donald Duck,
Donald Duck. Okay, yeah. Well, then I guess.
and they were BFFs when he was like Dippy Dog, right?
Well,
In the older-
yeah, like
Yeah.
Mickey and Donald and Goofy were
Yeah,
like
and he
the-
has like
the
a
main
Mickey Mouse
three.
phone.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
So maybe Mickey's too famous.
Mickey's too famous for them to hang out.
My cat's meowing.
He is a little bit.
What is he doing? He's probably trying to get Jason to give him food.
Oh, maybe.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So now I will say when this came out, well, first of all, it was a big deal. Well, especially for me because I was like a Goofy nerd,
Of course you were.
and I was like a movie. It's like, Mom, we gotta go see the movie. I had a poster that I believe I got at the movie theater for seeing the movie.
Oh, like a little one sheet?
Yeah. I had it. I don't know what happened to it, and I'm kind of mad about it. Because
Oh,
you
you
know
should
me,
be,
I
yeah.
keep everything.
Yeah, John's a collector.
I have my collection of Goofy things in front of me right now.
He really does.
My
He's
lunchbox,
just been caressing them the
my
whole time.
soundtrack.
Without white gloves on, which I thought was weird.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, all your oils are...
My oils are oiling it up.
Yeah.
Well, most of these are surfaces I can clean.
Oh, that's fair. They're not really porous.
Yes, they're not porous surfaces.
Oh.
So anyway, but the show, A Goof Troop, was a big deal. Mm-hmm. So, and this was kind of a spin-off of that. But the weird thing was Max's voice is not the same. Because in this, it's played by the
Jason Marsden?
Jason Marsden. But on the show, it was a completely different voice. And he doesn't sound as old.
Was it Aaron? No, it was not Aaron Lore.
Neville? Aaron Neville? No.
No. Aaron Lore is the
kidding.
one who does Max's singing voice in this movie.
No, because
They
he
didn't have-
sounded like a kid in the show.
Okay.
Like young.
Yeah.
And in this, he sounds like a teenager.
Are Jason Marsden and James Marsden related?
I don't know.
They look similar.
James Marsden is...
Cyclops and the original like Hugh Jackman X-Men. James Marsden's also Corny Collins in the 2007 Hairspray.
Yes, okay, that's who I was thinking. I guess they kind of look alike, do they?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit? I don't know, maybe they're related. They could be. Who
That's
knows?
probably something I could have looked up.
Look, he's thinking about
and that's-
fishing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because Pete tells
Oh,
him that like you
he's
know
gonna be a
you're
troublemaker,
yeah,
yeah.
and then he gets a call about Maximilian's detention,
Mm-hmm.
and his principal was very upset. Told him that he was
He's trying to go to jail!
he's gonna get in the electric chair because he's gonna be a delinquent, and now Goofy
Yeah,
is like,
yeah.
you know, these
Goofy,
things are adding up. He's
in
getting
general,
like real spooked.
is very impressionable.
He's also very wholesome. Like you know how the there's a
She's
book.
running around without her pants on. I love it.
Because he velcroed her diaper to
Yeah.
the thing, and she was like, "Nope."
Not gonna happen. You gotta love that school in the background. Looks like that typical school that's used in like all the movies.
Yeah, that looks like the school used in Clueless.
Mm-hmm.
It also looks like the school used in Grease.
Yeah, it's probably the same damn school.
Not Sunnydale. That's not. I mean, it could look like Sunnydale, but it's not the school name I was thinking of. Trying to think of. The school name in
Sam.
Grease. Nope. Roxanne's the girl he's interested in.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
This sure is. Sure is.
Little reprise of our song here.
Whatever it takes.
It's a piece of cake. God, I
Aw.
love this song.
Look at all the energy. You feeling so good. Good for you, Max.
This is
so
how I
happy
feel
for
every
you.
time I hear this song.
Yeah. Oh, 1,000%.
100%.
Yeah.
Like when I'm
putting
out
on
on my walks and this
sunglasses,
song
like
comes
yeah,
on, I'm
jumping
like,
into
yeah.
another person's.
I'm gonna jump all over this place in my tiny shorts. Man, watch
of
out!
course.
I'm gonna skateboard right past you. Even though I don't have a
steal
skateboard, but
one
I'm gonna
kid's
steal one.
skateboard and then like give it to a different kid.
That's what I'm gonna do.
No.
Mostly scooters these days, though. Scooters.
Like razor scooters.
I
The
guess so.
handlebars?
Yeah.
You can take those, kick it out from under them.
Oh my gosh.
Be easier to catch because they got handlebars. You don't have to like jump on them and worry about whether or not you have the balance you need
True,
to like
true.
ride a skateboard.
True.
No. Oh, Maxie's not gonna be
He
able to
passed
go
out
to
because
the
he's like, oh
concert.
my gosh! Ah! No, Powerline! No, Powerline's more important.
No, not Powerline. It's
Well,
Stacy's.
It's the girl's gonna pay-per-view the concert. It's
Yes.
going to be in Los Angeles.
And she's gonna have a
Everybody's
theme.
over.
Powerline does rainforest. Is that what it was?
Oh god,
Yeah, that was what she said in the detention office to her friend.
that's awesome.
Yeah. She was like, so I'm thinking of like, combining themes. Like I can't choose one, so Powerline does the rainforest.
That's
Or Powerline in the
hysterical.
rainforest or something. Yeah, it was funny.
Oh, because she wants to save the rainforest.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gross.
There's so much that happens in these things. It's almost like an episode of Sex and the City where there's like tons of shit happens in 22 minutes. It's like how did you fit all that into 22 minutes?
Nah.
Like it always feels like the Sex and the City episodes are like an hour long, but they're really
Yeah.
only 22 minutes.
Well, I think that's because they don't spend a lot of time like, I don't know, working over an idea. They just kind of like toss it in there a little bit and then like
Look at
keep
that
going.
foggy background.
Well, that's kind of like how backgrounds used to be. They used to be like in cartoons before a character like interacted with a thing, you could always tell like what it was that they were going to grab or touch or whatever.
Oh,
because it would be
well,
brighter
absolutely.
than the rest of the background.
Because it had to be animated with it.
Yes. So it was always a little brighter. So it was always like the thing.
That was
above.
what I was
Yeah.
that I forgot to point out in Cinderella. Remember when I was telling you,
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. Go ahead.
where she flung open a door,
Mm-hmm.
and they obviously did not decide to animate the door properly,
Okay.
so it's still the background, sort of.
Oh,
Like
we
they never
talked about
change
that.
it. Yeah,
We did talk about that for sure.
It's the only part of Cinderella that bothers me. But even here, you can kind of
Yeah,
tell.
you can
But,
see
I
his
mean,
door,
it's-
like the door handle is like
Yeah.
brighter.
But I do feel like the backgrounds in this fit the animation better
Yes.
than other things. Like Scooby-Doo, it's very obvious
Mm-hmm.
what's going to happen. You know, they're going to grab that toucan over there.
Yeah, yeah. It definitely doesn't look like the others, even though it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not even the right color.
yeah.
Which is probably because it was what do you call it? Delegated to a place overseas that, animated it and painted it and everything. Which is true. That happens.
Yeah.
That's like I want to say Tarzan.
Okay.
Tarzan was animated in one country and the girl was animated in another. Like they were not animated.
Animated together?
Yeah, they were not animated together.
Wasn't this animated in several places?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure in the credits there's like a France studio and then a Burbank studio.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And yeah.
Because they delegated out to, here, go paint these cells, bitches.
Yeah. And they're like, this other place, yeah.
Paint! Which is why now with the computer-generated films, they really don't have that issue, sort of. I mean, they probably still delegate maybe scenes to a different location or something.
Yeah, like special,
Can you
more of like a
handle this?
specialty, more of a specialty sort of thing.
I wonder if that's Frank Welker, too.
Oh, maybe because it's just a bunch of grunting.
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah. Oh, Max is.
She's nervous, too.
Yeah,
Aw.
because she likes Max. She liked him
You know,
ever
that's the thing
since his
about-
yuck.
Teens and kids and you know what I mean, like when you're that young and things are happening and you're interested in this person and they're interested in you too, but you don't know it, and you're so nervous.
And you just can't talk about it. Man, if only they would have like had like an open conversation, then this movie probably wouldn't have like
Well, no, I
happened.
meant in
There
real
wouldn't have
life
been
too.
that conflict.
Shut
No,
up. I'm talking
I...
about for reals. This is a very realistic movie.
yeah. Also, he did do
Based on-
Scooby Doo, by the way.
Of course he did. I'm not
You were
crazy.
You were.
I knew that voice was from Scooby Doo, but I wasn't sure if he had been in this movie or not.
Okay.
Girl,
Go ahead. Thank you.
that's my cat.
Yeah.
I wonder if
defending me.
I wonder if they can hear it. Who's Sawalini?
Kusawalini. Come on over here.
No, he wants food.
Yeah.
I didn't give him food earlier because he was a dick.
Oh. Okay.
Seriously.
I believe
He was
that.
meowing at me like he wanted food, so I went out there, and no, he was pooping on the floor and meowing about it. I was like, you are old and ridiculous, and you're not getting food right now.
Chewy peed on my comic books last night.
I'm telling
I
you,
was really
animals
disappointed.
getting
I think
old
he was mad
gets
at me.
weird. Well, this is him just, I can't figure it out. He just randomly does it, and we don't know why. I mean, he's old, so I think...
I think it was like the way in which I left was outside of like his normal pattern. And I think he was mad about it. And he peed on the thing I love most.
Do you think that Goofy did that when he got older?
Didn't Goofy have Pluto for a bit?
I don't think Pluto was Mickey's dog.
Oh, okay. And Goofy was just cool with that? This is a
I
whole
guess so,
world
yeah.
of dogs.
I mean, this has always been one of those weird
things
that people don't really want to
address.
bring up because
Yeah.
it's like, well, that's awkward.
Like Pokemon, like being slaves and being
Oh,
like
yeah.
pitted to battle against one another.
Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, I'm going to feed my cat, but keep going. Keep talking
Oh
about the
no, I don't
goose.
know anything to say.
This is a fun scene.
This is a very fun scene where the keys jingle and Goofy's keychain has like the little Disney D, and it begins a song for Open Road, which is a big ensemble song. Super fun, super catchy, and it gets stuck in my head. Like the all in all. That's all I've got for this particular scene. Johnny, come back.
I could hear you. And it was funny.
Oh, look at him playing the 8-track.
We've got high hopes.
Yeah,
He's
they're fighting
got
over the...
high apple pie in the sky hopes.
I just want to listen to rock music, man.
See, I'm the opposite. I would have been the goofy one.
I listened
goes
to songs like that. I used to go on road trips a
another
lot when I was a kid. We used to listen to songs that we could sing along together. We also listened to a lot of Disney soundtracks.
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of Disney soundtracks. And a lot of old ones that I can't really find anymore. It's a lot of tape from that 8-track.
Girl, I have a lot of them. Don't worry about it.
No, like ones where they had Monkey, was it Monkey's Uncle?
Oh, you're a monkey's uncle?
Yeah, and then there's like the song about Let's Get Together was on there. Like they're from the Freaky Friday movies.
Yeah. We'll have
Why don't you and I combine? Yeah.
Let's get together.
What do you say? We can have a big time. It's so plain to see.
Oh, I never noticed he bought one of those little things to put in his car.
Yeah,
That's cute.
that's good. Well, he worked at that. It's a
stole
Sears.
it.
It's a Sears.
He stole
Oh,
it from
and
the
the
Sears.
sign says Open Road, which is the title of this song.
Oh, yeah. I freaking
Yeah.
love this scene.
Oh, we should have used that as the tagline
What?
for the opening.
I freaking
Welcome
love this.
on the ground, a podcast for those who need a break from modern living.
Oh, there you go.
That would have been fun.
That would have been good.
Yeah, messed up.
Too late now.
Messed up, guys.
Right in the middle of the episode.
Cut this out. Phase it to the
Rather
front.
have detention.
Yeah, I'd rather read a Toad. I like that Goofy was so like, about that line.
I also love like the ridiculousness of him going through this traffic.
Well, it's just
I'm
like the
gonna,
ridiculous
like,
of
and
the
there's a
amount of
cop
stuff
right
on
there.
his head. Or on his head, on
his-
the roof.
On the roof of the car that's
Yeah.
like flinging around.
Yeah. I will return someday. That was a Wilhelm scream right there.
Was that?
Or right there, yeah.
Oh,
There's
look
two
at
Wilhelm
that.
screams in this movie. That was one of them.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fun
people might
fact.
not know what that is.
It's a stock scream that has been used since the
God, I can't remember the
20s.
movie.
It was definitely in them.
It was the 30s, I think. I'm pretty sure
which
it
was in the 30s, yeah.
And
Look
it
at
was-
that goofy type guy. Watch it.
This is my favorite
Yeah.
part when the nuns come in. I love
Oh,
the
love nuns. Love singing nuns. There were nuns in the hall when he was running away, too.
a lot
To
of
go get
nuns.
Maxie.
Why
There's a lot of nuns. Nuns are funny, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's having dark visions of the...
Dark visions of the future.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the Wilhelm scream is a stock scream that you can hear in like hundreds
Oh, there they
of
are.
movies. Oh, yeah. Where it's just like people share like stock sounds for things. That not everything is completely recorded for a film. Sometimes it's just like picked up.
And that one in particular was
Really
recorded
hard.
for a specific film,
Mm-hmm.
but then it was used randomly in another film, like maybe a year later or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it just
Kept
got
going.
picked
It's
up
like
and kept
it's a good scream.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the
yeah.
it's the you've heard it for
Oh,
sure.
you've definitely heard it. It's
You've-
in like every fucking movie ever.
Yeah, it's in Star Wars. It's in Hercules.
Indiana
It's
Jones.
in Indiana Jones. Yeah, it's in this movie, a Goofy movie.
Yeah.
It's in probably most of the movies we've done, actually.
Actually, it probably is.
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it? Isn't
We
that
should put
weird?
it in our opening.
We should.
We should re-record our opening and put the Wilhelm scream in it.
Oh, that would be fun.
It would be fun. Oh no, they lost their pants.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Look at that pretty animation.
But yeah, and sometimes it's in movies like more than once. Like it's in this movie twice. But once you guys hear it, you
Yeah,
don't
once you
unhear
hear
it.
it,
and
you'll
you're like,
you'll
oh,
hear
that's
all the
it.
time.
I think Jason and I brought it up during Scream. How?
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Well, we didn't like describe it, but when the woman screamed in the beginning, I commented on it, and he was like, "Yeah, the Wilhelm scream like layered in with like other stuff."
Oh, there you go. Look at you guys.
Yeah.
The animation in this is really good, by the way.
It is.
It also is good in the second one.
Which we should probably have like a package deal.
We should.
Yeah. Ooh,
Like Disney should.
this Lester
Blu-ray.
Possum place. Let me tell
Love
you a
this
story.
place. Oh,
This-
ooh, I like it.
That I have a story.
Yeah. Tell me all
all
about
right.
it.
So,
Let me get comfortable.
well, like I said, you did get comfortable.
Sort of. I want to lay down, but I don't want to get away from the microphone. I'm very uncomfortable.
So this awesome park, like it's kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese type situation where they've got the animatronics and people are like sitting
Or
in
Country Bear Jamboree.
Yeah. People are sitting in like these wooden
Structure.
right with
Theater.
the benches, and everyone is pumped to be here, regardless on how like low budget like knocked around this thing is. And I mentioned like moments ago that I used to go on road trips a lot as a child.
This is
And
like a
we-
roadside attraction for sure.
Yeah, oh for sure.
Yeah.
And so there was a time where me and my family had gone on a trip to North Carolina, which we did rather often. And the nuclear family is like very, very big. Like the family reunion, like the nuclear family reunion was like 30 something people. You know, it was like bananas. And so we were always looking for stuff to do as like a group. And so Nina, the grandmother, our grandmother, she would like find like church friendly like things for the whole family, right?
Mm-hmm.
She found this concert that was happening at this church that was like a big deal, but it was definitely like a huge like old like wooden structure type thing like this.
Mm-hmm.
And we go in to this concert that's already like playing, and it is, I could only describe the setting as this possum place, like this possum attraction. Everyone there was into it. And the people, like, I don't know what their, like, original songs were, like, whatever, but we caught their encore where people were like, oh, do your, like, nursery rhyme bit thing, whatever. And these two dudes with, like, a guitar and a banjo. And I wish I knew their names. I wish I could remember their names. I wish I still, because somebody in my family bought a CD, and I need to know where it is, and I have no idea where it is.
That'd be awesome.
But yeah, so they did this thing where they would go, and people would holler out a famous nursery rhyme in the audience, like Mary Had a Little Lamb, right?
Okay.
And so they would go,
Mary had a little
sort of.
lamb.
Yeah, they would do that. They would play together, and they're like, everywhere that Mary went, everywhere Mary went. Her piece of light as snow.
I was
right?
doing Sister Act too.
Yeah, I know. Which we should do that one.
We're going to.
Love it. Yeah, and so like, dude, and look at how much these people are loving it. And so they would do like, and then when it got to the part about Mary, like, everywhere that Mary went, she threw it out the window, the second story window, with a heave and a hoe and a mighty throw. She threw it out the window. And then like they end that song, and somebody else would be like, Jack and Jill, and they would do like, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill threw it out the window, the second story window, with a heave and a hoe and a mighty throw. They threw it out the window. Like, dude, people were loving it.
That's
People were
hysterical.
singing along. People were chanting. Like, the floor was rattling from people, like, stomping and slapping their knees.
That
And
is
I
like
was,
that.
like, shocked. And I had no idea. Like, I was like, what? Where am I? And all I thought about was this possum setting. And
Yep.
yeah, obviously that song is super ingrained in my memory. They did so many nursery rhymes, and I could not stop singing it because it like tortured. I also tortured my little brother with it. Krush.
I kind of
Krush,
love
if
that.
you're listening.
I love that.
Yeah, but I have to know where that CD is. I have no idea who they are, what they do. They're just some folk group that clearly got some sort of fame with this community singing nursery rhymes
I mean,
and then
good for
throwing
them.
it out the
Good
window.
for them. Seriously.
The
good
second
for
story
them.
window. Heaving a hoe and a mighty throw.
I want to be
window.
that kind of famous.
Small town famous.
Yeah.
Super
Look at them
famous.
trying to
It
get
was
rid of this
packed
thing.
too, John. We couldn't find seats. It was so packed.
I love how long it took him to get the possum hat out of the car. He had to roll down the window, throw it out.
No.
Yeah, I want to be possum famous.
Possum famous. Small town possum famous.
Yes.
It seems like very fun.
I want that car
Good,
too.
clean
Look
fun.
at that. That's so fucking sad.
That's sad.
It looks like roadkill for sure.
Because it also is. Aren't those dead possums? They have like the
Ew.
X's over the eyes.
That's true. Maybe they're just old dead possums.
That's
Made into
cartoon
hats.
speak for dead.
dead.
Yeah.
So now it's a little sad moment. Mm-hmm. A little sad moment. I'm looking at the water.
Look at that water though.
Oh, you're obsessed with water.
I am obsessed with water. Wait until they're like submerged in water at the end. Like
oh
I got
my,
some
there's lots of
comments.
there is some water that's gonna happen later. I mean, this is like half this movie's water.
So they're trying to fish.
Look at that.
Look at him
that.
dragging his stick.
Crickly, crackly, shiny water.
Yeah, but it only is crackly around his feet because that's definitely like.
Well, no, not the
background.
oh, look, the shine's gone now.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, they didn't feel like animated in the second time.
It didn't work. It wouldn't work twice.
Oh, and here comes Pete.
Yeah, and his RV. Oh my goodness, it's so scary.
So ridiculous. He cuts down trees.
Yeah, he's super like.
So fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous. With a basketball court,
Yeah.
a bowling alley, a pool. God,
No,
it's so gross.
no, that's camping.
No, that's
not.
called horrifying.
Yeah, it's like putting like it's a small type of civilization in like the wilderness. It's not really camping.
It's kind of what do you call that? There's a name for that.
Just wanting.
Fucking shit up.
Yeah, he just wants like a nice like view. That's all he's like going for.
Like how it looked like an alien arriving. I love that.
Yeah. Up here's your Taryn.
Tevin Campbell.
Tevin? Can't do this. Can't remember his name, I'm so sorry. PJ? Peach?
What a goob.
But
Even if I got a shadow.
I'd be
That would
more
be me.
surprised. I mean,
I know, wouldn't that be weird?
yeah, they're like in the middle of nowhere and their RV just like plops down like directly over their tent.
I also think it's funny that their RV has it has Time Lord technology.
What do you mean?
It's bigger on the inside.
Oh, that was funny. Sorry, I didn't laugh.
Yeah, well, you know.
can edit it and
maybe
laugh
our
there.
audience will laugh. Somebody
my
is
laugh.
sitting at their desk in a cubicle laughing at that.
Is it you? Is it
Probably.
you listening to it later?
John, good job, John, for laughing at your own joke in your cubicle. Actually, I don't have a cubicle anymore. Did I tell you that?
No, you don't have a cubicle?
Mm-mm.
You don't sit in the cubes?
No.
Do you sit in an office, like a shared office with a shared desk?
Yup. Well, sort of. It's like weird. We've got partitions.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a
Like urinals?
modern
Like urinal
cure-
partitions?
Oh, kind of. Ew. Now I'm gonna feel like I'm peeing at work all day long.
Oh my goodness,
Trying to, like,
yeah. And looking
speak
over.
over.
Ah!
Do you
I
know
know
what's
what
funny?
boys do in
Seriously, like, you know me. I hate that shit. Like, I like it when
People
there's a
peeking
big
at
wall.
your pee-pee?
Yeah.
People
well,
peeking
because
pee-pee?
it's rude.
Well, I
And-
would assume.
Well,
that-
because my biggest
yeah.
thing is, like, when I was a kid especially, I was terrified of using public bathrooms. I just don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom she'll, in fact, if we ever go to Disney together with my parents, which could happen,
Okay.
she will bring it up about how I would not use the restroom.
Is
And-
it because they didn't have partitions or they didn't have stalls? 'Cause
I don't
you could
know.
have used a stall,
Could've used
right?
a stall.
Or was that too
I just didn't
embarrassing?
want to go in there.
Okay.
I just didn't want to go in there.
Okay.
So, but one of my things was I always had this weird fear that if I went to a urinal,
Mm-hmm.
that I would go up in there and then some tall ass motherfucker would come up next to me and peek over. Now, this is the thing. I'm not embarrassed by my penis. I think it's perfectly lovely.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of people would like to see it, but it's not your business to see it. If I don't want you to see it, you shouldn't be seeing it.
Right.
So, anyway, so years go by. I don't use the public restrooms at all. And I had to pee at a mall so bad once. We were at a mall, and we weren't leaving anytime soon. And I knew that. So I was like, God dang it, I have to go to the bathroom.
I like that you censored yourself, but I imagine just like a small John, like saying. "God
Actually, I
dang it."
probably said it out loud to my parents. God dang it, I had to go to the bathroom. So I went to the restroom, the public room, and which I'm gonna hold on. I got more to say about it, but anyway, so I go in there into the men's room, and
Yeah.
I had to go to urinal because all the stalls were taken, and there was only one urinal open, and there was like a line kind of situation, kind of like the one in Italy where I had to go into it, even though I didn't want to go into that one or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Not the point. So I go in there, and so I go up, and then the guy next to me leaves. A tall, fucking 7-foot dude stands next to me, and the first thing he does, looks at my penis. And I was like, so my fear that I had for years and years and years, and I avoided,
Came true.
literally came
Immediately.
true immediately.
Ooh, I bet that was scarring. Did you go to the bathroom in a urinal? Sense?
Honestly,
Do you still have a
it's
problem?
kind of one of those things where once it happens, your biggest fear, I kind of got over it.
And you were just like,
And I was like,
that was the end of that.
well, 7-foot dude looked at my dick.
Yeah, you weren't like, I feel violated.
No, I mean, yes, but no. I mean,
Okay.
you know what I mean.
Yes.
They caught Bigfoot.
Yeah. Frank Welker.
Yeah. Now, I would also like to point out that he was showing his son how to do the perfect cast.
10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2:45. What, Tour de France? I don't know.
Something, I don't know.
Tour de Jort?
But the point of that is, it's important.
Well, it's important to Goofy. It has
to
like,
share the knowledge with his son. But
yeah,
I'm
that's all
saying
you mean. It's important.
it's an
It's
important
foreshadowing.
plot point
Yeah.
that he is teaching his son this weird perfect cast because of the weird
The perfect cast.
the perfect cast. And,
It's with the next water scene.
oh, what?
No? You're not referencing the water scene that comes up later?
Oh, it
That I
comes.
was
Oh, yeah,
referencing
yeah. You know
earlier.
what? It comes up a couple times.
Yeah.
The perfect cast is important many moments in this film.
Ooh, tell me about the other moment then. Unless you're gonna wait
Oh, wait.
until we get there.
You'll see it.
I mean, it's gonna come up very soon, I'm certain, because this movie is a tight 78 minutes.
It is. I freaking love the book, the Bigfoot.
The
Bigfoot. The Bigfoot.
I loved that book-footed creature.
This is me. I have this on my Instagram. That is 100% me. Underwear on his head. Mm-hmm. Doesn't care. Keeps going.
Yeah. I've seen that version of John.
That's me.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But he's also, like, torturing them. like doing sock puppets in front of the car.
I just love that he's so adorable. He's so cute.
The Bigfoot, yeah, they were the only ones with footage of it, and then he was
goes that underwear.
like, nah. Also, it looked like the underwear passed through the center of the car, like through the windows, but it did not.
The can of beans. Oh, soup.
Hi Dad Soup.
Hi Dad
It's
Soup,
alphabet soup, but Hi Dad Soup. They have like a little bond situation over it. Is that like a Frank Welker?
Yeah, that was my Frank Welker
impression?
impersonation. It's so cute.
That goofy, like...
This is my favorite little moment here. Oh my god, I love this. I used to rewind
this
and watch
to,
this all the
staying
time.
alive.
Yeah. Or
I
he's
can see
like
that.
freaked out, and then he's like, oh.
And his like shoulders start moving with his big old grin. Yeah.
He's so cute, let his finger.
I
love it.
like that they keep him dancing like in the background while they're
Yeah.
having like the serious moment.
Look.
Yeah. And does his little like Saturday Night Fever dance.
Which is funny that he knows the dance.
He knows it because
must
it's
have
speaking
seen
to
it.
him through his
Oh
bones.
yeah, it's like in.
Does anyone really know how to dance before they dance? Could you imagine
No,
giving a
but-
caveman like putting headphones on a caveman? Do you think he'd
Do
move
you know,
around a bit?
I have to say, if I ever got a chance to go back in the past in a time machine,
Uh-huh.
I would want to. Well, first of all, I'd want to bring a film camera.
Okay.
You know, well, actually, nowadays it would probably be a digital high definition
Bring
camera.
like a phone.
Just bring my iPhone.
Yeah.
Just because I would love to like. Wouldn't that be? It's almost like Stanley Kubrick filming Barry Lyndon.
Of course.
Like him bringing these cameras into like a different time and just photographing what happens, which is kind of what Barry Lyndon was. I mean, obviously it's not him going back in time.
Yeah.
But it very well could have been. But I'm fascinated by that, and I think that'd be fun.
And how far back would you go?
I don't know.
Are you just
But
gonna
I would
go
wanna bring,
film
like,
Stanley
music and
Kubrick
stuff, you know what I mean? Like I want to
filming
bring
Barry
Madonna
Lyndon?
or Prince and bring it back, like have Beethoven listen to Prince. Wouldn't that be fascinating?
Do you think that would change like a bajillion things?
Probably in a bad way, and I probably
Yeah,
shouldn't do
like
it.
here's something that your influenced, and then influenced in different many ways.
Well, you know what would
Yeah.
be interesting? If, like, the Beethoven situation, if I brought back a recording, or maybe I had him listen to the specific version of the Ninth Symphony, you know, brought it back, and maybe that's what caused him to go crazy and wanted to write that damn symphony, because he could hear it in his head. Because he was completely deaf when he wrote that.
Bringing back a hearing aid.
Oh! I fixed Beethoven. He lives
And
way
here.
longer.
I think going back and hearing different accents would be cool.
That would be so much fun.
Because like even like Shakespeare accents are the accents that we like
Yeah.
think of. I guess like the R's are harder.
I would
wanna
want to
say.
go like
And,
Michelangelo and hear what he sounded like.
Yeah, and like early America when like the colonies, like all the different people were coming over, like hearing like
Well, that's
the mixture of those.
interesting because what's his name? Daniel Day-Lewis. When he did Bill the Butcher for Gangs of New York, that was one of the things he did. He found a recording, like one of the earliest recordings of
Like a
that
person
speech,
talking.
talking in that time period, and that's what he used as his blueprint for how he was going to speak.
I bet like not voice actors, voice trainers, dialect and accent coaches. I bet they have to do that. Like listen to
Probably.
really old recordings
not
because
only
that's like the
recordings,
best thing.
But you also, based on how things were written at the time.
Yeah, that's
Do you know what I
true
mean? Like
too,
the
yeah.
way I think it's fascinating that people
Be
do
like a
that.
linguist.
Yeah, like to be able to
Love
know
it.
what something would sound like based
Yeah.
on, like, if you ever read Old English, like maybe sort of around the Shakespeare, maybe a little bit before Shakespeare.
Shakespeare?
But like if you like my English teacher in high school, she was amazing, and she actually knew how to read Old English. Like it's still English.
Yeah.
Like it's technically English that we speak today, but it's different because we've dumbed it down, sort of. If that makes sense.
Well,
like
that's
we've changed
all
words.
that's all languages. So like
So she was able to read it in the way. I mean, it was fascinating to hear her read that because I was like, "What? This is cool." So it'd be fascinating even to do a film in that time period using traditional, like how they would actually talk.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, they would just be like, "Just speak regular English." I'm not the kids, but like it'd be cool if they did a movie like. You'd probably have to have subtitles because you don't know what the hell they were
Well,
saying.
yeah.
But it would be fascinating.
Like Ozzy Osbourne and the Osbournes,
There
when they
you
did
go,
the TV
yeah.
show, they always did subtitles for Ozzy.
Yeah.
And he was like, whoa, 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 burrito. I remember him like rolling perfect burritos, like he was like obsessed with it. But yeah, the guy, oh man, I wish I could remember his name. He's doing languages for Dune coming up. He wrote
that's
Dothraki and Valyrian and High Valyrian and all that for Game of Thrones.
That's interesting.
And the way he talks about it is he had to first develop like the old language, like the language in which these other languages are going to develop from.
Point out that
The reflection of the
animation,
bell.
beautiful. Anyway, I'm sorry.
It was
Keep
nice.
going.
It was good. It was nice. Nun. Boom. Another nun.
Another nun?
Those are the
she's
same nuns,
nun,
actually.
yeah. And there's the Elvis
And then the
impersonator.
Elvis. Yeah. Yep.
They're all on the same road trip.
Look at them go. Look at them go. Here
That
we go,
voice is a
cutie.
famous woman too.
What woman?
I don't know, but I recognize her. I can picture her face. I'm
Perfect.
serious.
Excellent. No, I know you're serious. Also,
He has a Disney keychain.
I mentioned
It has
that
the
and on the
Disney D.
road.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
the Disney D.
The Disney D. Anyway, so you were saying he wrote the languages and how he
Well,
did
yeah,
it?
he had to write like the older language for the other languages to develop from.
Oh, I
So
see.
he wasn't just writing base languages. Like he wrote like High Valyrian, like 'cause, you know, like you know, there's Castilian in our world. There's Castilian, which is like Castellano. It's like the Spaniard Spanish. It's like
Okay.
the higher form of Spanish, and then you've got like, you know, other types of Spanish. If you go to Cuba, like Cuba Spanish is going to sound a little bit different from Puerto Rico Spanish, and you know, 'cause we develop different dialects and slangs and terms, and that's essentially what it sounded like he was doing. I'm probably like missing a whole bunch of stuff.
that makes
but-
perfect sense though.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just like America. Look at America.
Yeah.
Like you go.
Well, it's like what you were talking about with Old English versus current
yeah.
English. It evolves as we do. Our language evolves just as well as we do.
and how isolated certain groups are, it'll change.
Yes.
Like Southerners have a very distinct sound.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go to Georgia, it's a little bit different than a Southern accent from like Tennessee.
Yes.
You know, same thing. Or
Yeah.
up north, or even like freaking Minnesota,
Or even
which is
California,
my favorite.
bruh.
Yeah, exactly. I always love that other countries always do the Valley girl.
The Valley accent for Americans.
Like, yeah, we don't all sound like that, but thank you.
I love.
I think it's adorable though.
The
Or Southern
vocal
accents,
fry.
they're really good at that.
Yeah. But
British people especially.
the general speech, our general English is the absence of all the defining characters. You know, like how a news reporter sounds.
Oh, there you go.
It's the absent of our other accents or dialects.
I don't really have an accent.
You do.
I do. What is it?
I don't know. It's a
That's what I'm
Johnny.
saying.
It's a Johnny boy accent.
It's a John accent. Well, because we grew up in so many different places, and I never, like my sister, when we lived in Georgia,
Look at that perspective.
What?
The forced perspective by the it's not forced perspective because it's an animation. But the car jack, it came out into the screen like almost like too much.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's fun. Look at those water beds.
They got
They got
fish in
fish
it.
in them. That's very
The
bad.
The light switch is also Ariel.
Oh, look at Ariel. Well, not really.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it would have been.
Like
I forgot this is 95. 'Cause
Yeah.
89 was Ariel.
yes, sir.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That
Classy
anchor
choice.
looks like a vagina
Where? Show it to me. Where's the vagina?
on the door.
We're still
you're
not
gonna
looking
see it
at the
again.
door. I'm never gonna see it again. That door's gonna stay propped open because Pete's gonna
Oh
play.
no, nope, they changed it. It's a different anchor.
Oh man.
It had like a little. It looked like a vagina.
John was doing hand motions for what I can only assume is the slit. Was that what you were doing?
Yeah. The vulgar bits of a vagina.
Is that vulgar?
I don't know.
Maybe
It's
the way I
still not the
described
old
it.
anchor.
It's still not the vagina anchor. It's just a regular anchor. How convenient for you,
I know.
John.
Convenient.
Yeah, now that anchor's shown up, I'm starting to think that you maybe don't know what a vagina looks like.
Sad for the victim. Very convenient for a vampire like Mrs. Mears.
What's that from?
Thoroughly Modern Millie.
Well,
Everything I say is from Thoroughly Modern Millie.
or
I don't deviate.
I love that pufferfish looks strained. Well, much like the anchor, we're never gonna see it again.
I know, he's like holding that door closed too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they don't
this
want you to
hot
see
tub
it.
footage.
It
Ew,
always bothered me
stinky.
that Goofy was all black. Not like he has like no.
Why you gotta be racist?
I'm not
What's wrong with
first-
him being black?
Not being racist. I don't like that he doesn't have like character or not character, like any sort of definition, like any sort of like hair little bits.
Well,
like
'cause Pete
even
has hair.
Pete has hair, yeah,
Well,
but
Goofy's hair is just fine.
they're just like flat, so it looks like he's still wearing a bodysuit. And I know he's a black dog, but and their faces are different and their hands are different. So when they wear clothes, it looks totally fine. But when they're not wearing clothes, they look naked. But they look like
there's,
nothing. It's like not a lot going on.
There's like
I
one of
want
those
more. Gross.
more definition.
Yeah, I want more something. Like I don't know. I want more.
Like just a little twitch.
Like even like a
In
little
the line.
white patch,
Beep, beep.
or a little
Beep,
like
beep, beep.
you know, I don't know.
Beep, beep.
Because
Like just like Pete, they should have done like slight hairs like on his
yeah,
arms
just
or
like
something.
yeah, like even at the elbow.
just a little one. Just a
Just
little,
like a little something. Because like Pete also has hair up top, and Goofy's just
well,
so.
I'm saying Goofy's one of those slick haired dogs, like a wiener
very
dog.
short haired. Oh, he is like a wiener dog, but he's like big.
Yeah, big old wiener.
He's a big old wiener dog. Big old black wiener dog.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, I said it.
I was gonna
Wish I could
say
take it
there's
back.
like a BuzzFeed-esque video from on the web's internets somewhere. I posted it on my Facebook years ago. But it was some group of people that were talking about how this is Disney's blackest movie, like as far as like black culture. And they broke it down and I was like, you're kind of right. Like it really kind of is.
Huh.
And especially they pointed out, of course, the Prince/Tevin Campbell connection there.
Yeah.
And how that, there you go. Boom. Ha! We got that in there too. And Rosie Gaines.
Oh yeah,
All
the
of it.
background singer.
All of it. All of it. All of it. So no. Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching
There's the-
Caroline.
Aw, Goofy. See, even Max has like little strays of like hair. Goofy's just so sleek
Well, he's got his couple little hairs up at the top.
because he's stressed and worried because Max lied to him. Also, you could see the light switch was very different from the background
Oh, yeah.
because he had touched it. But yeah, well, Max lied to him. He couldn't believe that, like, he always trusted his boy. And his boy changed the map so that they were going to California instead of the fishing hole.
I love Goofy. He's so cute.
He's so sad. I mean, Max obviously is feeling super
Look at
guilty.
that little face. Goofy's sad is almost like Whoopi Goldberg sad. It's just like you just want to cry.
Oh.
It's like, oh, no.
I don't remember the last time I saw a sad Whoopi Goldberg.
Well, when it happens, you'll notice it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, what?
Like,
Stop it, Whoopi.
not Sister Act,
No, not in Sister
not
Act.
Burglar.
She...
Those are the only two Whoopi Goldberg movies I know.
Wow. Okay. Color Purple.
All right, I've never seen that.
What?
I know, right?
That's alarming.
There's some stuff I
She,
haven't seen. I've seen Sister
Boys
Act like a
on the
bajillion
Side.
times. What?
Boys on the Side?
Nope, never seen it.
I'm dumbfounded right now.
I know.
Well, that one, when she cries, oh my god, it's sad.
Ooh.
There's
no.
also when she was in, what was that movie? Oh god, what is it called? Something about Mississippi.
Like the movie, the title of the movie is something about Mississippi?
Yeah, it has something about Mississippi in the title. Mississippi Burning or something like that. It was dreadfully depressing. And she was in that, and it was like, oh god, this is too much. Too much sad
She was
whoopee.
in one of those Now and Then type movies, right?
She might have been.
Like, maybe not Now and Then, but one of the movies where it's like the kids and then the adults. No, maybe not.
I don't know. Oh no, I was thinking of If These Walls Could Talk. I don't think she was in that though.
No.
Now and Then though, now I know what you're talking about. That was
Rosie
Rosie
O'Donnell?
O'Donnell
Yeah.
and Melanie Griffith. Yeah.
Yeah. Melanie Griffith, the woman who grew up with tigers in their home.
Oh, sure.
That was her, right? Melanie Griffith, she was in Cecil B. Demented.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
John Waters. Love it. We still haven't done a fucking John Waters movie. What is wrong with us?
Yeah,
We have so many goddamn movies to watch.
Yeah, but we just keep doing like fun stuff, like lighthearted
Oh,
stuff.
I mean, John Waters is fun and lighthearted.
Okay, like we're not gonna watch like Pink Flamingos.
Well, no, we're not watching Pink Flamingos.
Ooh.
I mean, we
I
could,
guess
but-
Hairspray 2007
No. we're
is
doing
not
that.
does not technically.
I mean, we can
count.
do that one, but that's not,
That's not
John Waters. We could do the original Hairspray. That was long, though.
Yeah, it was.
Long? I feel like it's long. I mean, not that it matters. We can cut it up, but whatever. Whatever.
It just sounds like you think that the movie is too long. And you know what? That is all about integrating, races and like body types. And John, like that movie's not long enough. All right?
What are you talking about right now?
The length of Hairspray. I was acting offended and it did not
Oh.
go
I
well.
mean, you can be offended if you want, but he probably could have cut some of it out.
No, I believe that. I believe
But at the
that.
same time, like, I feel like if I were a filmmaker and I got to finally make a film with a pretty good budget, I'd probably do the same damn thing.
Was Hairspray his first big budget film?
Well, it was,
Or decent
I think
budget film?
Hollywood, or not Hollywood. Well, yeah, Hollywood. I mean, it was one of his, bigger budget movies that he finally got a budget to make
Right.
a movie. Like, before, it was just like his friends collected together to make a movie.
Well, yeah, that's where Divine
Yeah.
comes from.
Yeah. But Hairspray, well, Crybaby, I think, was one of the biggest
Yeah.
budget ones he had.
I forgot about Crybaby.
Yeah. But I can't remember if Hairspray was before or after.
Well, I
that.
guess Cecil B. Demented was also.
Well, I mean, eventually,
Yeah.
obviously,
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Waters got money to make movies. But I'm saying, like, when
Hairspray
he
had to have been before
transitioned.
Crybaby.
See, I feel like it was, but
It had
then
to
that
be.
means Hairspray was not a huge budget.
No, it's
I
just
don't know.
long.
No, it's just long. I mean, John Waters movies are probably around, 2 hours maybe? Usually? Somewhere around there.
Sure.
He's got a lot to say.
1988 was Hairspray.
And
Same year as Beetlejuice. It's an
Wow,
hour
Hairspray
36.
Oh my gosh, okay. Well, it's not that long. Maybe it just feels long.
Yeah, I dig that. And Crybaby was 1990.
90?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Hour 32.
So then Crybaby had to have been his first one with a big budget.
Yeah. Him and Johnny D.
So Hairspray was probably not as big of a budget, but I think that's why he got the big budget for Crybaby.
Oh, I forgot about Pecker.
Oh, I love Pecker.
I love Pecker too.
Serial freaking mom, man. What? So the kids flew off of a cliff, waterfall, all that kind of shit. Now they're floating on the river on their car. And a little sad song moment, reflective song.
Yeah, in the background goes from like the mountains or the canyon setting to like just like blanket colors.
Oh yeah.
It'll go back and forth between the two. I like the reflection of the water on the
Well, you like the water,
rocks.
yeah. Nice.
Well, no, that they did that they reflected it and it's continuing to move.
Yeah. This was, I was going to say also, this is one of the ones, Disney Toon? Like, it was one
Vault?
where they took, no. It was one where they took, like, shows that were on Disney and made feature-length films to show in theaters. I want to say it was
Toontown?
Disney Toon or something like that. It was like a whole division of Disney that they came up with. And this was one of the first ones. There was also DuckTales, the movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp, which is one of my favorites.
Of course it is.
I fucking love that movie. I don't think they did too many, though.
No.
Like, I can't think of... There might have just been the two.
Now that you bring it up.
Now that I
it's
bring it
just
up,
the two.
they just might have not done so well, so they didn't do them anymore. I don't know.
Goofy, always getting himself into
Would have been cool if they
unlikely
did a Darkwing
situations.
Duck movie. That would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. Is it Chippendale?
Oh yeah, there they are. Not really. Not really, folks. Chippendale is not in the movie.
I mean, they're what are they?
They're
Horrifying. So
Raccoons? No. Squirrels? What
Squirrels.
Are, what are they? Squirrels?
Chippendale are
Rescue
rescue
Rangers.
rangers for sure.
Well, 100%.
They're chipmunks.
Chipmunks. There you go. Oh my god, I'm dying.
Oh no, you are.
I'm also, I lit a candle because my bed smells.
Oh, I appreciated it.
I sweat
Yeah,
so much.
But
when I
the
sleep.
water's animated, but it's not animated around their feet. As their feet go in.
They're hovering above. You can't tell because subtitles are covering it.
I'll show you subtitles. But
Look
look
at
at
that
the look at the
water.
shading. It looks very hand done.
Well, it's definitely hand drawn.
Well, yeah.
And probably
But,
just a
like,
repeat of the
as it
exact.
gets
Look, it's a
more-
repeat of the exact same.
Well, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, it's like a short one too. Oh,
yeah,
my
it's very
word.
short. That's that small budget for these toon
But look at the
movies.
water crashing against the rocks in the background versus the water that's like flowing behind them.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Days about the
Waterfall.
waterfalls. Oh, they didn't go over waterfall yet.
No, they about to.
It's about to happen.
Look
But
how
look at
red it
look at
is
how
to emphasize
beautiful
how-
it is. I mean,
the
even though
danger.
yeah, the animation might not be the most sophisticated.
Well, I mean,
But
it's
it's
like
still-
of its time.
This might have been a budget concern right here.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is some
Well, water's difficult to
charcoal
do in
pencil
general.
on some
Yeah.
blue paper. It's like, you guys, we gotta cut the budget here, but I still need them to go over waterfall. So could you, just get some charcoal pencils?
Yeah. And dude, water's difficult to do though. Like, and so
Well, that is true.
Even if they did have the budget, I don't think it would have been easy.
Well, also, I would say this is Fantasia-esque, so
Oh, it
maybe
is,
they were
yeah.
just kind of
But look at the
like, hey, it
waterfall
worked
there
for
versus the waterfall
Fantasia.
here.
This is the exact same kind of. Do you know what I mean? Like the
Mm-hmm.
same kind of animation as Fantasia water.
Yeah.
So they probably
But
just
all
figured,
of Fantasia
do it,
was
girl, do it,
looked
girl.
like that.
For the most part.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh,
I mean, this is also before.
no. Oh, I
Well,
know the
no,
perfect cast
no.
you
I
were
guess it
referencing.
wasn't. Oh yeah, now you know.
Yeah. This is the one I was
The important
referencing,
one.
Yeah. Goofy falls, and Max has
Excuse
to
me.
recall the perfect cast to I'm a little teapot. He casts the fishing line to catch his father.
Oh my god!
Will
it's
he
gonna-
do it? Ah!
Oh, it's very dramatic.
It is.
Oh
but
my.
here he is. Here's Goofy. Yeah,
Oh my
gonna
God, you
look at his
lied.
boy. He's so proud. So proud. Yeah. The perfect cast.
The perfect chaos. Look at his feet.
His toes like
Big-ass
sprawled
feet.
out. Oh, tears
Oh,
in
there's
his eyes.
tears in his eyes, even though you can't really tell because there's so much water. But you can still tell.
Oh, what a beautiful. Not anymore. Oh, there they are.
There
It's
they
back.
are. Oh, there
Oh,
he
now he's
goes.
crying.
Now he's crying.
Oh, now it's gone.
No, it's
Yeah.
over. Oh, there's the map. Convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Not wet.
No, it's because it's just been floating around, flying around.
This is a long ass descent.
Also, it's a very romantic profile there.
Oh my.
It looks like they were gonna kiss.
That's gross. That's fine.
Well,
That's fine.
because
Oh, power line.
the nuns were also going to the Powerline
Oh
concert.
my god! Look at that hot dude right there. Did you notice that?
The buff
The
dog.
roadie, the roadie with the beard.
Mm-hmm.
That dude was hot.
Look at them sneaking in.
Sneaking in and equipment.
Also, I am a firm belief that if Max had been honest with Goof the whole time,
He would have been fine
Goofy
with it.
would have they still would have ended up here.
Yes,
They would have still
100%.
been like, let's figure out how
Goofy
to
would
get
have
you
been
on.
very supportive
Yeah.
of this.
And then he wouldn't have had that
And he
whole
wouldn't
feeling
have
of being
had- yeah.
betrayed.
Look
He
at
would have
that.
been betrayed by his son.
It's a Prince concert, man.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Woo!
They definitely used Taryn.
Tevin.
Tevin. I keep wanting to say Taryn. The video reference. It's
Each
definitely
of
this
us
for sure.
hand. So when I went to the Disney store and bought the Goofy movie lunchbox, which I have in front
The one
of
that's
us,
right here.
I went up to get rung up by the person, and she's like,
There's your
Goofy
girl.
movie. And she's like, we see eye to eye. And I was like, oh my God, yes. I was like, I like to stand out.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Eye to Eye is the name of this song
that's playing
right now.
Which, if you don't know that, okay, can I just bring this up real quick? So, when American Idol this year, Katy Perry is on it.
I was told about this
And
today. No,
today,
yesterday.
really? Yesterday?
Yesterday, somebody told me about this.
So,
'Cause I told you I've been listening to this stuff.
one of
man.
the kids for the Disney episode did this song, Eye to Eye. He should have done Stand Out, honestly.
Stand
I thought
Out's
about it the
not
whole
as
time.
long.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Go
Well, on the
ahead.
soundtrack, it's a full-length song.
Oh, well, man, I couldn't find it.
Girl, I got it right here.
Thank you.
No, you
Oh, I still can't find it then.
Anyway, so he did Eye to Eye, and when he sang it or whatever, and then like when the judges were critiquing him, they're like, "Yeah, I don't know this song. What are you talking?" And I was like, and the one that pissed me off the most was Katy Perry, because Katy Perry's a big Disney nerd. She loves Disney. She was all
Does
she
not
was
sound like
dressed
it.
as Ursula, and that's what I'm saying. No, she ain't. She ain't no Disney nerd. She's a bitch. Ain't even watch a motherfucking Goofy movie. Like, girl, you don't tell me you don't watch this on repeat? You don't got the soundtrack to this? With Tevin motherfucking Campbell and Rosie motherfucking Gaines. Give me a fucking break. And that pissed me off that they didn't know this. I was like, do
Yeah.
your research. First of all, you knew he was doing it the day before. Look it up.
Also,
Also,
why-
own a
why did
Goofy
they-
movie.
Yeah. No, like, it sounds like they shamed the person.
They did. They really did. Like,
Picking-
they did. They said you should have picked a more
More
more popular song that people
Gross.
would know. And I was like, well, fuck you all, because I fucking know the goddamn song. And I'm pretty sure there's a huge amount of people that do.
Yeah.
So he picked the right song. You dicks. Did he perform it very well? It was not as good as Tevin Campbell.
You're always going to have such a high standard
I
for the
am.
original
I'm sorry.
performers.
Especially with Rosie Gaines in the background, man. Belting that shit out. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's pretty great.
Oh, I love it.
Oh. Also, wildly disappointing.
What?
That story was wildly disappointing.
Oh, about Katy Perry not knowing.
Well, anybody.
Lionel
not
Richie
knowing.
didn't know it.
Oh.
And that surprised me too, because I was like, Lionel Richie, you ain't no Tevin Campbell? You ain't listen to no Tevin Campbell? No. Bitch, get with it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Maybe-
the
maybe
country
they
dude, I kind
somehow-
of was like, okay, I get it, dude. You probably never watched a Goofy movie. That's fine.
Yeah, like you forgave him.
Yeah. But he's the only one I would forgive for that.
But they wanted something like Poor Unfortunate Souls. They wanted like a popular.
Yeah, they wanted a
Disney
big
song.
old pop Disney song. Like why didn't you do?
They were
Well,
like,
and that's the other
they were
thing,
like,
what-
and we paid the rights to like Disney songs for you guys to sing it, and you choose this.
Well, that's the other thing. Like when they do like a Prince night or whatever, it always bothers me because I'm like, you're doing the hits. Like, I mean, I get it, and I get that it's fun for you, but at the same time, I'm like, you could have picked a brilliant fucking song to do. Even Michael Jackson, he's got so many freaking songs that would have been perfect for these kids to do.
Just Beat It and Billie Jean.
And you're like, no, I want to do Billie Jean. I want to do Thriller. I'm like, no, do something fun. Do something out of the ordinary. Seriously.
yeah.
And what
But that's
song
not
would
why
that
people
guy have
show
done?
up.
This is another thing. What song, because he was a black kid, what song would have been better for him to do? Seriously. Pick a Disney song that would have been better for him to do.
I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
the guy's
exactly.
range.
I'm just saying, like, this is...
or like stage presence.
This goes towards that video that I was telling you about where they were saying this is like the blackest movie Disney has, because it kind of is. Like, seriously. I can't think of another song that he could have sang that would have been better suited for him.
right.
Not because he's black, but because of his personality and how he was. Like, he's like a Powerline kind of character. Like, he was very
Oh, okay.
cool. Yeah.
Powerline's pretty cool.
Oh, Powerline's the coolest. I have a
That would
t-shirt,
also
too.
be a fun cosplay. That says Powerline's the coolest.
No, I have a Powerline t-shirt. Oh my god, have you never seen this?
Dude, John, don't leave.
I'm leaving.
John's leaving me. I'm alone with the
right
mic
here.
yet again. But that's okay, because it's the end of the movie. And the movie was directed by Kevin Lima. Ooh, that's a fantastic shirt. And it also has the tour of 94.
Yeah. It's
This movie
the
came out in
Stand
1995.
Out tour.
Yeah, that's the one they were talking about.
And look,
And it has their... Oh, my goodness, that's brilliant.
Los Angeles, that's where they went.
That's where they went.
Isn't that the greatest thing ever?
That is the greatest thing ever. Now you have to
I've
take a
seen
picture
somebody
for the
with,
Instas for it.
Yeah, I know.
Which I'm surprised it wasn't out here
Ouch.
already.
I forgot about it. I was trying to think of all my Goofy movie memorabilia, and for some reason that didn't pop into my head. I wear it
First
when
thing I would've thought
I wear
of.
it on my walks all the time, so I'm pretty sure people think I'm weird.
Power
Powerline? What is this Powerline? Nobody's ever heard of Powerline. In fact, after the Disney episode of American Idol and that
You
whole
start
failure, I
wearing
wore
it.
it more often. I was like, fuck Katy Perry. Powerline's popular.
Don't you remember his tour
Oh,
in
that's the other
94?
thing. No joke. I literally have a t-shirt that I bought at Target for Powerline.
You bought that at Target?
That's a Target shirt. You can still buy one to this day.
To this day, I
To
can
this
walk
day, you
into a
can walk
Target and
into
find
Target
a
and find
Powerline
that
shirt.
shirt.
I am stopping at Target.
You should. It'll be there in the men's department. Yeah.
Don't lie to me, John. If I don't find it, I'm
I'm
gonna be so
serious.
mad.
Now, I did see somebody else with a Powerline t-shirt that was not that one, and I was pissed because I was like, I want that one. Where did you get that? I complimented him on it too. Where was that? Where was I? I was somewhere weird.
Mm-hmm.
And all I could think was, "He's a Powerline shirt. I have to say something," because I don't ever say anything to people.
Yeah, of course.
I don't talk to people, especially if I don't know you. But I had to. I had to tell them I loved the shirt. So I did.
Good.
Where was I though? That's gonna bother me for
I
the
don't
rest
know.
of the day.
At the beach.
Why would I be at the beach?
I don't know. At a
Although
concert.
that does sound kind of similar.
Because we
It was
live on a
it was place
peninsula,
that I-
and
it's-
so
it's- I
like
feel like it
sometimes
was a
like we
place that I
meet
probably
the beach
wouldn't
at some
normally
point.
go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I feel like he was gay too, whoever he was.
You have a
he
feeling
seemed
deep
very,
down in
very
your bones.
excited that I complimented his t-shirt.
He also might just be excited because he too was upset about the Katy Perry like
incident.
flub. Yeah.
The Katy Perry Powerline incident. That's what we're calling
She
it.
offended a fictional character.
She offended a lot of people. By
yeah,
not
yeah,
knowing
by
that.
trash talking a fictional character.
Well, not just trash talking, but like, seriously. Like, I find it very, but like, if you're a Disney person,
Mhm.
this should be in your repertoire.
Maybe she's just popular Disney.
Oh, but this was popular.
Not popular enough for a Blu-ray, John.
Oh, you're killing me inside.
Just saying.
I mean, that is true.
Beauty and the Beast.
I have a
Cinderella.
problem with it. I have a problem with it.
Hercules.
You've seen my Blu-rays for all my Disney films.
He doesn't have Blu-rays, you guys.
Girl, don't even. I will put it on the Insta. I got all them Disney
Oh,
movies.
and that would make me feel obligated to unpack my Blu-rays and then put it on Insta.
But yeah, I collect all the Disney Blu-rays. Well, I don't have a lot of the Pixar's. Because I'm weird like that.
Oh, yeah. You're
Not
allowed.
that I just...
You're allowed.
It's a lot of money to invest in even more Blu-rays.
Yeah.
So... Anyway, so should we...
Yeah,
Do we
should
have
probably
anything else
just...
to say? We should end it?
That was a Goofy movie.
That was a Goofy movie, and it was goofy and fantastic. And Katy Perry, I know you're listening. Hope you watched it before you heard this.
Oh.
And now I hope you sing this song at one of your concerts
Yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah, because that was... How embarrassing. All right, well, join us next week when we watch... Bye-bye!
Hey there, footsies. I just wanted to jump in here. This is Johnny, by the way. Ashley is probably working or doing something fabulous. I just wanted to jump in and remind everybody that it's very helpful for us if you guys subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, especially the rating and the reviewing. Just give us 5 stars if you feel like it. And give us a nice little write up or whatever, little blurb about us. That would be helpful. That way, other people will see us in a feed and want to listen to us. And also, we keep forgetting to mention that we have, the Instagram and the Facebook and the Twitter, which I'm trying to keep up with. So, hopefully you guys can check those out. We're at One Foot Podcast on basically all of them, I think. Except we are also, I think it's One Foot on the Ground if you're on the Facebook. But so that would help us out, and we hope you enjoy our episodes. And share with everyone. Share. It's good to share. Sharing is caring. Goodbye.